Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to decorate a cake to look like a reindeer or Rudolph for Christmas. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I just wanted to say something really quick. So as you can see, I'm wearing this hoodie, and if you're a Dolan Twins fan, you know exactly what this is. This is the new Dolan Twins merch. So yeah, now you guys know something about me. I'm a huge Dolan Twins fan. So if you love the Dolan Twins too, you should definitely go follow me on Twitter because I'm always like retweeting stuff about the Dolan Twins and liking posts about the Dolan Twins. So yeah, well, back to the video. So first what I just did was I stacked the cakes and, put frosting in the middle of each layer. And I did a crumb coat of just plain white frosting, and to do a crumb coat you just do a thin layer and then you just put it in the fridge for like an hour just to let it set. So now I just dyed my frosting a light brown, and yeah, this is what we're going to cover the whole cake with. So now I'm just taking the brown frosting and covering the cake with my offset spatula, and I'm using my turntable to help me smooth over the frosting. And also, I forgot to mention this earlier, but the type of cake I made was just a plain vanilla cake, and then I made vanilla buttercream. And yeah, so you can really do any cake or frosting that you want. I just recommend buttercream for the frosting just because buttercream spreads really well, I think. But for the cake, you could do whatever flavor you want. Just pick your favorite flavor. If you like chocolate or red velvet, funfetti, or if you want to do vanilla like me, you could do whatever flavor you want. So now I just dyed my buttercream a darker brown, and I'm using an open star tip, and I'm now going to pipe some rosettes on the cake. So this cake is going to be a little bit different than like the unicorn cake that I made a while ago. So the unicorn cake has, like a mane going down the back of the cake, but for this reindeer cake, I just decided to do one rosette in the front, and then I did some rosettes on top of the cake, but I didn't go down the back at all. And what you want to do to pipe the rosettes is you just gotta squeeze and then move your piping bag in a circle, and it'll make a nice pretty looking rose. So now I just dyed my frosting like a dark green-ish kind of color, and I'm using a closed star tip, and I'm piping little shells is what they call it. So what I'm doing is I'm squeezing and then I'm pulling to the side, if that makes sense. But yeah, and then you just go around the cake, and you're going to first do one layer on the bottom, and then you're going to see I'm gonna go back and do another layer on top, and it's going to make it look like a wreath. Okay, so just to be more clear, what I meant was, so I made one layer of shells on the bottom, it's just a line of shells around the cake, so the second layer of shells is just gonna go right on top of the first layer, and just go all around the cake making shells, and it's going to look like a wreath. So I just put some red frosting into a Ziploc bag because I ran out of piping bags. The struggle is real, guys. I asked for more piping bags for Christmas, so hopefully I get some more. But now I'm just piping little holly berries around the wreath. And you just put 3 in like a triangle shape, I guess. And yeah, and just go around the cake doing that. And also, don't forget to put 3 holly berries in the reindeer's hair on top of its head. And the reason I'm saying don't forget to put it on top of its head is because I literally almost forgot, and then I looked at my reference picture and realized I needed to put berries on top of its head. And now I'm just using that same color red to make his red nose. So now I just made a lighter green, and I'm using a leaf tip, I think that's what it's called, and we're now going to make leaves for the holly. And to use the leaf tip, what I'm doing is I'm holding the bag sort of sideways actually, and then I just squeeze, and then I pull really quickly to make that, you know, sharp line down the middle to make it look like a leaf. And now I just put some black frosting in a Ziploc bag, and I'm drawing on the eyes. So I just made a little arc, and then I just drew 3 little lines for the eyelashes. But what I'm doing right now, and sorry you couldn't really see it, is I'm actually making the eyelashes with the toothpick, because, you know, with a Ziploc bag you can't really get very precise lines. So I just used a toothpick and dragged the frosting to make some little thin eyelashes. So here I made the ears, so I rolled out some brown fondant and white fondant, and I cut out like teardrop kind of shapes, and I stuck the 2 pieces together with water. And then I stuck toothpicks in the bottom so that it could stick into the cake. So now I'm taking my gold luster dust, and I just poured in a little bit, and I'm taking some rose water and I'm mixing that up to make a gold paint, and I'm just painting that onto the white part of the ear. And if you don't have rose water, you could use lemon juice, you could use regular water, you could use you could even use vanilla extract, and you could also use liquor. However, I didn't want to use alcohol for my cake, so I just stuck with the rose water. Now just stick the ears into the cake. So I just bought this gold glitter paper at the craft store, and I cut it out into an antler shape, and I attached it to like a wooden skewer so that I could stick it into the cake. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe because I post every Tuesday, and comment down below what you think I should bake next. And my social medias will be in the description, so go follow me, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.